Kim Kardashian has had enough. This complete debacle of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's making has made them even more toxic in Hollywood than they were before, and that is saying something. That the Kardashian clan are upset after Harry and Meghan demanded not to be pictured inside Kris Jenner's 70th birthday, which was extraordinary, of course, because just a few moments earlier, they had been pictured inside the event for Serena Williams.
The Hollywood glitter? Oh, it just exploded into chaos. What was meant to be a glamorous, star-studded celebration for Kris Jenner's 70th birthday turned into the talk of the entire town, and not in a good way. Insiders swear that Kim Kardashian has officially declared war on Meghan Markle and Prince Harry after what can only be described as a royal disaster. It all started when the royal couple allegedly caused an uproar at the party, yes, at Kris's birthday bash, by demanding that every single photo of them be deleted. Can you even imagine? The Kardashians, the queens of social media, being told what to delete from their own cameras? Oh, honey, that didn't sit well, not one bit. The room reportedly froze. Celebs were whispering. The music suddenly felt awkward, and you could practically feel the tension. Kim, who literally built her empire on the art of publicity, wasn't about to take orders from anyone, let alone a couple trying to control their image in her mother's house. She was furious. Witnesses say Kim snapped at Meghan, saying loud enough for people nearby to hear, "Never call me, us, or come near us asking for favors ever again." And honestly, who could blame her? For Kim, this wasn't about a photo. It was about pride and power. The Kardashians don't get told what to post. If anything, they decide who gets to exist in the spotlight. Meghan and Harry walking into Hollywood thinking they could pull royal rank? Please, that might work at Buckingham Palace, but in Beverly Hills, that's just asking for trouble. People who were there said the atmosphere shifted the moment Meghan and Harry entered. Their entrance was dramatic, not in a good way. Kris Jenner, who had spent months planning the event down to the last candle, looked caught in the middle. She wanted elegance, glamour, fun, not royal drama. But once word spread that Meghan and Harry had demanded photo removals, the whispers started circulating like wildfire. Then came the breaking point. Kim found out that her personal photographer had been told to delete every single group picture that included Meghan and Harry. That was it. That was the line. For someone like Kim, who controls every inch of her image, being told what to erase? Unthinkable. One insider said flatly, "No one tells a Kardashian what to do with her own photos." By the end of the quote, night, the tension was so thick you could cut it with a diamond. Within hours, the story had already started making the rounds in Hollywood's tight inner circles. Meghan and Harry, who were already fighting for relevance after their Netflix drama, that Spotify disaster, and their awkward royal exit, now found themselves frozen out by the very people they were trying to impress. Guests later whispered that Meghan acted too controlling and Harry too defensive. Whatever the case, their Hollywood experiment seems to be backfiring fast. They came to be seen as America's new power couple. But after this, they're starting to look like the couple no one wants to invite. Meanwhile, Kim is riding high. From her fashion empire to her untouchable image, she's been winning nonstop. And when someone tries to dent that image, especially at her family's party, she strikes back. People close to Kim said it wasn't a meltdown, it was a message. Her circle is sacred, and she's not letting anyone royal or not disrupt it. One publicist even joked, "You can survive bad press, but not bad blood with the Kardashians." And honestly, they're not wrong. Being cut off by the Kardashians is like being digitally exiled. No features, no invites, no visibility. Meghan and Harry, already on thin ice, just cracked it themselves. Now, let's be real. Hollywood welcomed Meghan and Harry at first. Oprah rolled out the red carpet, Netflix threw money at them, and everyone was curious about this ex-royal couple. But over time, the charm faded, the endless complaints, the staged appearances, the controlling behavior, it all wore people out. And this stunt is the final straw. Hollywood doesn't like being told what to do, especially by people who left the royal family, and then came here acting like they're still running the palace. Meghan's obsession with image control might have worked in Britain, but in Los Angeles, it just screams out of touch. Kim, on the other hand, is using this to remind everyone who really runs the show. This isn't Buckingham Palace. This is Hollywood, where power isn't inherited, it's earned. The Kardashians built their empire from scratch. They don't bow, they brand. And now, that feud isn't cooling off anytime soon. Sources say Kim has completely cut communication with Meghan. Kris, ever the matriarch, is reportedly deeply disappointed that her milestone birthday became a royal scandal. Even Khloe and Kylie have taken Kim's side, saying Meghan and Harry crossed a line that can't be uncrossed. Meanwhile, Meghan and Harry's camp has gone completely silent, not a word. Insiders say they're shocked by how fast the story spread. But really, what did they expect? This is the Kardashian world. Nothing stays private here. And here's the real kicker. This isn't just gossip, it's a power shift. Meghan and Harry tried so hard to brand themselves as Hollywood royalty. But now, after this fiasco, that crown has slipped. The Kardashians are the new dynasty, richer, more relevant, more influential. So, while Meghan and Harry retreat to their Montecito mansion to plan their next PR move, Kim's message is clear. She doesn't need royal approval. She decides who's in and who's out. And right now, Meghan and Harry are out. Hollywood forgives many things, but it never forgets who embarrassed whom. Meghan and Harry may have walked away from the crown, but walking into Hollywood acting like they still wear one? That's a rookie mistake. In Kim's world, the rules are simple. You can come for the Kardashians, but you better be ready for the spotlight you tried to control. Because this time, Meghan and Harry didn't just lose a photo op, they lost Hollywood's most powerful family. There's messy, and then there's Meghan Markle messy. What she and Harry pulled at Kris Jenner's birthday has left everyone buzzing, and not in the flattering kind of way. They strolled in, smiled for the cameras, enjoyed the food and champagne, and then demanded that every photo of them be deleted. You literally can't make this up. For Kim, that was the last straw. She's seen all kinds of celebrity drama, but this hit differently. The Kardashians opened their doors, treated Meghan and Harry like royalty, and this was the thank you? Sources say Kim felt used and disrespected. And honestly, can you blame her? The arrogance was next level. Meghan and Harry are no longer working royals. They wanted privacy, remember? Yet here they are showing up to one of the most photographed parties of the year, then losing their minds over pictures. That's not privacy, that's control. Hollywood insiders have called Meghan's behavior tone deaf. She and Harry were enjoying every second of the evening, the luxury, the laughter, until photos surfaced. One guest swore they heard Meghan whisper to Harry, "We can't let them post those." And that's when all hell broke loose. They didn't ask politely, they demanded. And when you try to tell a Kardashian what to do, you might as well light a match next to gasoline. Kim was livid, not because of one photo, but because of what it represented. The Kardashians built their empire by controlling the media, not by being controlled. It's the hypocrisy for everyone. Meghan and Harry preach about being normal and relatable, but they're down in all pies on the faces. Behavior screams entitlement. As one guest put it, they came to eat, drink, network, and be seen, then acted like they were doing us a favor. Even Kris Jenner, usually calm and composed, was reportedly irritated. This was her birthday, her big milestone, and instead of celebrating her achievements, headlines were dominated by Meghan's meltdown. Kris later confided to friends, "We don't do disrespect in this family." And she's right, loyalty means everything to them. When you're invited into the Kardashian circle, you're treated like family. What Meghan did cut deep, it wasn't just rude, it was ungrateful. She accepted their hospitality, enjoyed the perks, and then made them look like desperate social climbers. Please, the Kardashians don't need Meghan Markle for publicity. In fact, people in Hollywood are now calling her the most self-centered guest in town. If you completed, can't handle attention, don't walk into a room full of cameras. It's that simple. Kim didn't chase Meghan for photos, Meghan walked into her event. Yet she wanted to control the entire narrative afterward. Even Harry, bless him, looked miserable. He seemed exhausted, withdrawn, just letting Meghan take charge as always. And when Kim finally told Meghan, "Never call us again," it wasn't a heat of the moment thing, it was final. In Kardashian terms, that's Hollywood exile. Let's not forget the irony. Meghan left the royal family for freedom, yet she's trying to control every camera, every angle, every headline. Except this time, she's dealing with people who don't take orders they give them. Fans online have been brutal. Comments poured in like wildfire. One wrote, "How do you attend Kris Jenner's birthday, eat her food, drink her champagne, and then tell her family to delete photos? That's just selfish." Another joked, "Kim should have known better. Meghan brings drama wherever she goes." And the sad truth? This just keeps pushing Meghan and Harry further from the crowd they're desperate to impress. They wanted to reinvent themselves as Hollywood insiders, but between Spotify dropping them, Netflix cutting deals, and now this, it's one PR nightmare after another. Meghan's obsession with control might have worked on royal tours or film sets, but here, it's seen as fake. In Hollywood, authenticity sells. Kim, for all her scandals, owns her story. Meghan keeps trying to rewrite hers. The Kardashians didn't need Meghan's royal status. If anything, they were doing her a favor by letting her in. Kris's guest list was packed with icons, producers, billionaires, the very people Meghan's been trying to get close to since she moved to California. That night could have been her big comeback. Instead, she made it another headline for all the wrong reasons. After this, good luck getting another invitation from that crowd. Hollywood doesn't do high-maintenance guests who think the world revolves around them. Kim's message couldn't be clearer. Never call us again. That's code for, you're done here. Meghan and Harry might have royal blood, but in Hollywood, respect is earned. And after the stunt they pulled, no one's rushing to defend them. So yes, Meghan didn't just defend the Kardashians. She humiliated them. She turned what was meant to be a glamorous milestone into yet another royal circus. And if she thought deleting a few photos would control the story, she clearly forgot who she was dealing with. The Kardashians don't lose the spotlight. They are the spotlight. Meghan wanted control. What she got instead was another backlash, another cold shoulder, and another harsh Hollywood lesson. You can't demand respect while acting like the world owes you one.